Hello, this is Mr. Nichols. I'm a math teacher at Conroe High School, and I'm just going to quickly explain how to get the equation of a line from a graph and put it into slope-intercept form. So there are two things we need for slope-intercept form. Those are our slope and our intercept. Well, just as a reminder, the equation for this is y equals mx plus b, where m is our slope and b is our y-intercept. And we use m and b because they help us to graph the line when we already have it in here. We would begin at our y-intercept and we would move according to our slope. But here it's already been graphed, and so we need to figure out what these values are. Well, m is how we move. It's our slope. So I'm going to pick 2 points. I'm going to pick this point right here. And then another point that is obviously on my line would be this point right here. And so using these 2 points, I'm going to find my slope. Again, slope is rise over run. Okay. Or we could say there's the change in y over the change in x. So in y, I change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so I went down 5. And now I'm going to the right in a positive direction. 1, 2, 3. Now, if this fraction would simplify, I would need to simplify it, but 5/3 is as simple as it gets. And so my slope is just a negative 5/3. Now for b, that's my y-intercept, and so my y-axis is here, and where my line crosses my y-axis is at this point right here that I've already picked. I need to identify where that point is. Well, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 above the origin. So that means that my b value is 6, because this is the point 0, 6. And so when I put this together, I just get that y equals a negative 5/3 x plus 6. Now, because my line is going down to the right, I know that it's a negative slope. And because the y-intercept is above the origin, I know my y-intercept is positive. Let's go ahead and look at another graph. Here we have another graph, and we're going to find the equation in slope-intercept form. So again, this is y equals mx plus b. And to find my slope, it's rise over run. Okay, and so I need to pick 2 points. Well, I like this one, and I like this one. These 2 points are obviously on my line, and so I chose them. And I'm rising 1, 2, 3. So I went up 3. And I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4. So I went 3 up and 4 over. My line is going up to the right, so I know that this is positive, and so m must equal 3/4. Now for my b, remember b is my y-intercept. And so I look over here, I picked my y-intercept earlier. It's this point right here. And this is 1, 2, 3 south of the origin. So this would be the point 0, negative 3. And so that means my y-intercept is negative 3. So I know my m, I know my b, and so now I just plug it into y equals mx plus b. So that would mean y equals 3/4 x minus 3. Now I could have put plus -3, but that would just be redundant, so I left it at -3. My slope is positive because I know it goes up to the right, and my y-intercept is below the origin, and so I know that it needs to be negative. And that, in a nutshell, is how we can get the formula from a graph. Hope this was helpful to you, and that you have a good day.